There's a part of me that longs for adventure, or even something beyond adventure. I'll have to go into that at some point and define beyond adventure, but for now I just want to describe what it feels like to be in the presence of my dreams. It's almost as if normal life, quote unquote, normal life, is like a blank walkway where each step in any direction carries no difference whatsoever. And people all around me are demanding me to act as if the next identical step onto blank pavement is the most exciting thing that has ever happened. Cheer up, kid. Don't look so down. Why should I not be down? However, and this is a big however, when I'm in the presence of my dream, it is as if suddenly the landscape around me takes form. I'm actually hanging on the edge of a cliff. I'm actually a rock climber, perhaps even a free climber. My dream is way, way up there. I don't think it takes mountain climbers years to climb mountains, but I'm years from where my dream is. I cannot look up and see it. Perhaps it is not even there at all. I do not have much time for such questions, though, because my next step will either take me closer or it will kill me. My brain is suddenly important. Before, my brain was useless. Before, my heart and hands and feet were useless. Now I am fully engaged. I sense the wind blowing across the mountain. My muscles are getting tired. My eyes look with all earnestness for my next hold. I analyze each option fully. I know some will set me up for success, and others, though perhaps easy at first, will lead to failure. The crazy thing is, all I have to do in order to get out of this situation is give up my dream. If I give up the dream, the landscape will get flat again. All risk will be gone, all fear will be gone, my muscles will relax, but the longing in me, the desire in me, calls me back to the life of the dream. Back into pain, back into horror. It's not like a video game either. There truly is an abyss below me. Death and destruction call to me in the life of the dream. You have tried going up and it's painful. You have tried forgetting the dream and yet you keep coming back. Why not end the cycle? Why not end your pain? Difficult questions to answer. So I turn my head to look down and I see others on the cliff below me. They are following my route. This is not just about me. What would my jump do to them? Surely it would not help them. It may bring them down as well. You may argue with my use of the word help. May I say that seeing them follow me has helped me. And let's revisit what I said earlier, something beyond adventure. Perhaps this is what I mean, to climb a high mountain, one that I do not even know if it is possible to climb, and at the end find that I have allowed others to climb as well. Could I find that in the pain of climbing, I had helped somebody else climb easier? Perhaps even they would go on climbing higher than me. I have not forgotten. You're starting to think that I am a hopeful, positive man after all. All this talk of helping others, all this talk of achievements and going far. You see, I am an orphan. There is no one above me in my climb. I have taken a path far from others' paths. I tried to take theirs, but they were locked by chasms and cliffs. I could see them climbing from across a valley. I could see their fathers climbing above them. They had ropes and anchor points and clear footholds. They have called to me, "Why are you so angry, young man? What is taking you so long?" A word of advice to you, do not say such things to an orphan. And today I realized something difficult. I have taken a wrong turn, and I see no way forward. I have been influenced by my fear, taken easy paths, and has led me up the wrong mountain, or should I say the wrong small hill. Yes, I have been honest at moments. I have taken the difficult road a few times as well. I guess I just underestimated how hard I had to be on myself. I guess I underestimated what it takes. I thought a few good decisions would do it, but I was wrong. Like I said, I am broken, my world is broken, and there's no way to fix it. Part 2. Not long after my last episode of self-pity, I began to feel some loose rocks falling from above me, which was a bit strange for an orphan. A man was coming, and I was surprised by what I saw. He appeared to be coming down the mountain. I had never seen anyone climbing down before. It seemed like nonsense. You're moving away from the goal. You're getting farther from the dream. Also, since there are all kinds of shame and ridicule back down the other way, climbing down seems like a surefire way to get really depressed or even killed. When he arrived where I was, he disagreed with me, and I hated that part. Yes, there is a way back down, and it's great. Actually, down is up. Just follow me. I didn't want to follow him. It took so much work and effort just to get to the place where I was. To go back down seemed to mean that all of that work was lost. No, 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 he said. It will all be very useful to you. You will be able to help others avoid this path, but we must get down from here. Looking back, I sort of wonder how much of it was me choosing to follow and how much of it was simply me being so frustrated with where I was, or just being so very lonely. I followed him down. At least I'd be with someone. And really, I can't overstate this. His company was probably the main thing that made it worthwhile to climb down, because it felt pretty bad at moments to be moving in the opposite direction as everyone else. Each step downward feels like a mental battle. Why am I doing this again? But it seemed like the answer I kept coming to was, I'm going down because this man makes me feel hope. For example, you could not tell that he was an expert, yet for my sake, you could tell that he was an expert, yet for my sake, he took it painfully slow. He gave me very simple instructions that were also completely against what I thought I should do. I didn't listen a few times, and it cost me, but in the end, by listening to him closely, I was able to follow. Part 3. I do not have any warm things to say to you orphans out there. If you're like me and you're still climbing, and even sometimes you find yourself back in the world of empty concrete meaninglessness, the typical feeling is, I'm broken, the world is broken, and I see no hope of either being repaired. All I can say is keep your eyes out for the man who's climbing down. Yes, climbing down means you have to go back to the same place you've already been. Climbing down means you have to hear the laughter of those who are way up high. Honestly, I think I've had to climb down to the same spot for the last 6 years, and I'm embarrassed about it. Not embarrassed, ashamed. I don't even know why the man keeps climbing down to get me. I thought the goal was to go up. But after all this time of following him down and up again, I am higher than where I was when I first met him, very much higher. He keeps telling me that when I'm following him down, it's good for the other climbers. Maybe he keeps climbing down because one time he told me he was also an orphan, abandoned by his father at the most difficult moment of his life. So yeah, look for the man who's climbing down, and don't be afraid to follow him. And yeah, if I'm being honest, I shouldn't call myself an orphan anymore. What I wanted to bring your guys' attention to is when it comes to sex and sexual temptation, you're either fighting a battle and your senses and everything is heightened and alive and you're aware. Hey, if I go this direction, if I take this step, disaster. If I take this step over here and fight against this thing that's trying to destroy me, I can succeed. The first step in this whole thing is you have to really, really make up your mind. This thing, this temptation, this problem will destroy my life unless I get a hold of it. If you want to be married, guys, you're going to have to, and you want to have a good relationship, you're going to have to be sexually pure for, I would say, at least a year. The conservative number would be 2 years before you could really be a good spouse to a girl. So why postpone getting freedom in this area? Why push your life back? If this is gonna hold you back, if this is gonna set you back from moving forward, achieving the goals and the dreams that you have for your life, have you really set that as a goal? Have you really looked at it straight and said, I really want to have a marriage that sings. I really want to have a relationship with Christ that is totally and completely pure, where my conscience is completely free of any sort of distraction. You know, if I offered you a tasty, addictive poison that would kill you in 10 years, would you drink it? This is going to be the tastiest thing you've ever had. But it'll kill you in 10 years. It'll make you feel great every single day. It'll kill you in 10 years. If I offered you a way to feel good and comfortable every day, but at the end of your life you would have no meaningful relationships, be extremely lonely, make little progress in your career, have less wealth and freedom than your peers, would you take it? The fact is that we do take it over and over and over again. Being in a battle means that your decisions matter, that you have to stay focused, that you have to set your eyes on a clear objective and a clear goal. I want to stick to my promise about getting out of this room. So I need 7 people who would want an ube cookie or a peanut butter cup. But you have to be willing to go through what it takes to get it. I need 7 people. All right, Colin, Lily, Zori, Ezra, Abby. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get anybody? You 2, right? 6. Anybody else? All right, Gracie. All right, everybody, let's go outside. I need you to bring your slippers. It does not involve running.